Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Alex, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get all of the 15 Halo 2 skulls in the campaign. First thing to note is it has to be played on Legendary, and the very first one is on the mission, the Armory. And at this point here, you don't want to get on the lift. You want to wait for Johnson to say please. He has to say, would it help if I said please? This will take about 6 minutes in total, but I've cut it out of the video because I'm not going to sit here for 6 minutes just randomly talking. Screw that. As you see here, you make your way up the lift. You turn right and get into the tram as normal, but you want to stand in the right hand corner of it and face forward. And considering you've waited so long for Johnson to say please, it has activated the skull, and as you can see on the right hand side of the tram, it is right there, and you hold X and you'll pick up this skull and your very first achievement. The second skull is Thunderstorm, and it's on Cairo Station. You want to enter this area here and then jump up on the barricade, then up here. Now, I'm really bad at doing the crouch jumps, so if you mess up like I do, it's fine, you can do it as many times as you want. I am using the Scarab Skull as well, just to help me out on Legendary. You want to jump up here and then do a little bit of a double jump and don't fall off, and then press X when you're next to the bin and you'll get your second skull. You'll find the third skull on Outskirts, and it's called Blind. What you want to do is start the level, move through this area here, and I've tried this a few times because I mess up my double jumps quite a bit, as I've recently said. You want to double jump up here, move to the left, and then down this hallway, and you'll find Blind. This is the easier of the two, trust me. Okay guys, number 4. This is for I Would Have Been Your Daddy. This is an extremely hard skull to get. You have to follow me exactly and do exactly how I do. You can't do anything differently or else you won't get it. Stop at this door. You don't want to go past it till you get checkpoints. The whole point of this skull is getting checkpoints. Do a delayed grenade jump so you get onto the second roof, then move across here and jump across onto the next roof. The reason why I say you have to follow me is because, I don't know, it's just if you don't do it this way, then you're not going to get the skull, and it really sucks because this is about 3.5 hours into getting the skull, and this is like my 80th attempt or something, like no joke, this is going to take you ages. You want to stop here and crouch and move across into the corner, and then you'll get another checkpoint. Now if you don't get the checkpoints, don't worry, do the same run I'm doing right now, just restart if you don't get the skull at the end. And the reason why I say that is because there should be about 6 checkpoints you get, but I only got 5. I didn't get the next checkpoint at this point here. And I would have restarted it except for I was like at my 100th turn, so I was like, I'm just going to finish this and see if I get it. So at this point here, the Pelican should fly away and you will get another checkpoint, but if not, keep moving and keep doing the run. And if you ever miss the checkpoints throughout this run, don't worry about it, just keep doing the run and keep going to the same spots I go to, because there's a 1 in 7 chance that the skull will be there, so either way you want to go. So at this point I'm thinking, screw that, I'm just going to keep moving. You want to grenade jump off of this area here and onto the roof. Then you want to come across here and then you crouch and look at a dead marine, and then you'll get another checkpoint. And this one could take a minute or two. It takes me a little bit of time to get it. But once you get it, you can move on, jump into the next roof, and then you jump down onto the road there. Don't stay on the roof because when you get to the corner, you'll activate another checkpoint, and that can screw up the skull as well. And when you jump down here, this one might take you a while to get the checkpoint, but it took me like no time at all to get up. So you want to move up here, and you can shoot anything you want at this stage, you know, so I come across here and kill these guys because you're going to need this area enemy free after a while. So jump up here, don't shoot the Jackal, you want to leave him alone because that could give you another checkpoint. So you want to jump up here and activate your camo if you have the skull activated, because the sniper will shoot you and one shot in Legendary kills you. You want to head down here, and with any luck you will get another checkpoint and the skull will appear. Now you have no idea how many times I screwed this up and I didn't get any checkpoint, but you don't want to grab it. Do not grab the skull, and you'll understand why. What you want to do is you want to follow my route again, and you want to move away from this area and get another checkpoint. And the reason for that is because when you pick up the skull, you're brought to another area, and if you die, the skull is like kind of deleted from the map, and you don't get the achievement, so you have to start all over again. So you want to enter this building until you get the checkpoint. And this marine scared the shit out of me. I nearly killed myself. Because of the Scarab. But you definitely want the Scarab activated for this mission, because you have to go through 7 waves of extremely tough elites, but we'll get to that in a minute. You want to go all the way back the way you came, activate your camo so you don't get shot, and then move back and pick up the skull. Now some people get the checkpoints when you touch a skull here again, like I did, and that's okay. That means you'll just respawn on the skull and the skull won't be deleted. So once you grab the skull, you'll come to this area, and I get the achievement, and you shouldn't get the achievement, but I actually got it. But I'm going to show you what you should do. Stand in this hallway here, and you want to shoot right where the purple crate is, as well as to the wall by your left. You will do this throughout the entire 7 waves, and you don't want to stand out too far or else you'll get shot. Moving on to the 5th skull, you'll find this on the mission Metropolis. In the area where you have to hit this jackal in the back, move up to this area, do a grenade jump, and land up here. Now you have to grenade jump or else you're not going to get up here. If you go to the classic settings, you can actually see where you're standing, because with the newer version, it has a lot of different visuals that you could actually fall off of. You hug the wall here, move around to the right, and then you'll find the skull catch and pick up another achievement. Next you want to load up the map, the Arbiter, and once you get into the Heretic Banshees, fly directly down. This is for the Skull Grunt birthday. You want to head towards the back of the map, and you'll actually see something that I loved from Halo Reach, and I'm happy to see it in Halo 2 as well. You see a couple of grunts just partying away. It's pretty cool. You see a lot of these with these skulls actually, so you're going to see a few Flood and a few Elites dancing about the place as well. So you go on into the middle of them and pick up your next skull and your next achievement. And if you're wondering, yes, these grunts can die. Next up is the Famine Skull, and you'll find us on the mission The Oracle. After getting off the infected elevator, when you jump down here, move to your left to the terminal, you actually want to come over to this platform here, jump up onto this, and then jump across onto this ledge, and then move along onto this walkway. Turn left and go down the hall, and you'll see a group of twitching Flood in the circle, and skulls in the middle of them. And no, you can't kill them, I tried. Moving on to number 8, this is on Delta Halo, and this is for the Envy Skull. When you enter this area with the Ghost or your Warthog, you want to jump off, move onto this rock, then onto this ledge, then jump and press B onto this ledge, then you have to grenade jump onto the next one. Once you get up here, these elites are invisible, and the skull is in the middle of them. And yeah, you can kill them. The 9th skull is called Assassins, and you'll find it on the mission Regret. When you move into this area after coming on the ferry, this rock is in the wrong location. It's because I have one of the skulls activated that allows me to move objects easily, so just go ahead and shoot it back into place. Jump up here and then jump and tap B to get up here, and I've sped this up, but you want to jump onto this little ledge, then jump onto the big ledge and tap B when you're at the top. Then you want to follow the direction I'm going in and head all the way to the very back of the map. And once you're up here, tap B one more time to get up to the top, and then jump down here, and you have invisible elites with energy swords dancing around the skull. They can die, but they're a little bit more difficult. Next is the Mythic Skull, and you'll find this on Sacred Icon. You want to move into the room where the green gas is with the Flood, jump on the boxes onto the ledge, and then go to the very back on the 3rd pipe, will be the skull. You want to grab this before you die. The Sputnik Skull can be found on the map Quarantine, and like the Blind Skull, this is incredibly easy. Load up on Legendary, turn around and just follow the path shown, move all the way to the back of the map along this broken ledge, and you'll see the skull floating in midair. The next skull you'll find on the map Gravemind, and this is for the Anger Skull. Once you enter the first open area, you want to move to your left, and the purple wall is your objective where you want to get to. You can do this through grenade jumping, which is a little bit quicker, but climbing these rocks is a tad bit safer because sometimes you can actually grenade jump over the wall and then you have to restart from checkpoint again. Once you get to the very top of these rocks, just move along the purple wall and you'll have a bit of a surprise. So you want to jump into the middle of the wall. You don't want to stay on one side because of splash damage, and the reason why I say that is because there is a grunt hiding at the very corner and he is very much pissed off and he will try to kill you. So make sure he's dead. Just shoot him 1 or 2 times. A few more. There we go. Now you can either jump onto the left or right hand side and then grab the Anger Skull. You'll also get 2 achievements for this, because as you see here, go ahead and grab the skull and then jump down and you'll see the Cortana plushie, and you get a 2nd achievement for that as well. The 13th skull is on the map Uprising. Once you enter the armory room after using your ghost to get to the location, you want to head up here, and this is actually the wrong location, it's actually opposite side of the room, but you want to grenade jump on top of the light, and this is for the ghost skull. So I jump up here, and it's not here, and I'm like, what the hell? So if you do make the same mistake I do, which you shouldn't because you're watching the video, you can just jump along these beams and then head over and grab your skull and your next achievement. Moving on to the 14th skull, Iron. This is in the mission High Charity. When you move into the room where the energy sword is, turn right and continue with your objective, but when you go up the gravity lift, hold X. It's because in the middle of the gravity lift there's a skull. Grab that and your next achievement. So we finally made it to the very last skull. This took me all day to get to this point. This is on the Great Journey, and this is for the skull Black Eye. Now I've sped this up because it is a long ass walk and it'll take you some time. But you want to head through here to the point where Johnson says I've thing to open the door, which is the scarab. Instead of opening the door, you want to boost up here, and you don't want to go to the very top in your Banshee because you'll get flung off when you climb out. So you just want to jump off righted on the ledge and make your way up here. And then the center beam, you want to go all the way to the middle, right where I aimed. And this might take some time, and it's easier and quicker if you actually jump while you're walking up here. But as you can see, like even fast forwarding this, it's slow as hell. So you want to get to the middle, to the point where you can't go any higher, and then there will be your Black Eye skull, and you'll get 2 achievements for this. The first one for being for getting the skull, and the second one for getting all the skulls. So there you have it, all 15 Halo 2 anniversary skulls in about 11 minutes. It'll take you like so much longer to get all the skulls. With the I Would Have Been Your Daddy challenge, just keep doing the same run over and over again and you'll get it in less time than I did, because I actually stopped every time I didn't get the checkpoint, so it won't take you 4 hours, I promise. As you can see here, for getting all 15 skulls, you get this really nice nameplate for Halo 2, nice gold custom thing you can show off in custom games or else matchmaking. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit a like, as I spent a lot of time on this video. If you're new here, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.